Hello, welcome to the show, everybody. This has been kind of an interesting experience just getting started. I think we're going to start with making the meatballs. So, I'm going to bring out my old casserole from 1973. Yeah, my favorite bowl. I lost the bigger one. I put it on a glass top stove and it cracked. So I still have this one. It's my mixing bowl. Okay, so when you make potatoes, steak fries, you want to get the pan going really hot. Level 3 to start with. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and peel some potatoes. Now, you didn't think I'd have everything prepared for you. Okay, here we go. Peel the potatoes by taking a peeler and holding the potato in your hand without putting your fingers under the peeler. Very simple. And you can do it in an open sink is fine because it's there we go. Because it's really a question of just randomly dropping the peelings in an open area without worrying about where they're landing. Now it's best to have wet potatoes. These are non-GMO potatoes, by the way, so in case you're wondering. It's a pretty hot mic we have here. It picks up a lot of static, so I noticed when I was walking away from the show, I was like hearing myself make sounds with my mouth. I was like, wow, that's a hot mic. You know, I'm not really a meatball. I'm a person who supports the beef industry and livestock industry and doesn't believe that we're running out of water. I also believe we can produce fresh water, and it would be vital to our future if we do. I don't believe that genetically modified soy is going to solve the problems in the world. Yeah. I never got consulted on that too, and nobody ever talks about these plans they have for mankind, you know? Would it be nice if they consulted humans? Whoever they are. Do I believe in aliens? Only if I see one, and I can verify it. I did meet a Martian at one point, a guy who claimed to be a Martian. Hey, tell me if you're getting any feedback in the other room. No, that wasn't on the news, sorry. No, that was not a promotion, and that's not free press. I was a victim of an act against me. That doesn't count. And I'm still looking at a lawsuit on that case. Yeah, we have all the data. Plus, I got an inside tip about a guy who called that attack on us. So, yeah. It was somebody in the government. Turns out it was not some random chatter online. Yeah, that's what I believe is happening. Okay, this is a yam because Sarah won't eat potatoes because it's a nightshade vegetable. So, okay, I think we're good. Okay, so you want to get your onions going first. So we'll start with a knife. I do not eat. Okay, you're done. All right, great. Now, if we could get some mod help, that'd be great. Yeah. If not, I'll just turn guest chat off. Either way. So your onions are important, and you want to get your pan hot to start with. And I just take the bottom of the onion off, you know, that's the most amount of that acid that causes your eyes to... Yeah, a nice big large onion is needed here. Hey, we're using that ground beef, that 93% ground beef. This is why you need nails. If you didn't have nails, you couldn't do that. Yeah, we're using that really good ground beef. So I'm going to go with the dice on this one. Real wide. Boy, that camera's bright. Man. Pay attention. All right. We're going to spray a little oil in there. Okay. These are for the fries. Okay. About a teaspoon, tablespoon of oil, whatever. Okay, we're going to put the onions down first. Okay. And then I'm take and wedge these fries. So do kind of a wedgie. Pay attention. You cut them like that, and then again. Really hard to do. Oh yeah. Takes a genius to do this. Oh yeah, that's tough. Okay. Yeah, they're non-GMO. I like non-GMO. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Just go ahead and drop those right in on top of the onions. Okay. Yeah, and then spray the top of them. Oopsie. Okay. And let's get that yam in there with them, because that's something Sarah wants to eat. Do the same thing with the yam. Didn't expect that. Except make the yam a little bit thinner, because it's a tougher root vegetable. But it's not a nightshade vegetable, supposedly. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, we were looking for sweet potatoes the other day, and of course, with all the food shortages, you know, we didn't have any. So I said, well, what about yams? Okay. All right. Let's do it. Now, with the steak fries, you can put celery in if you want. So I kept a little stock of celery just for you. Just for flavoring. And you know, celery does lower your chance of high blood pressure. I put a lot more in there, but I know that you're watching the show, so I just wanted to put enough to piss you off. There you go. At least I didn't put them in the... Sarah does not do a lot of cooking now. At least I didn't put them in the ground meat, which I'm going to put in this container here. Now, because we're on a timetable here, I have to do everything a lot faster due to the fact that there's huge problems getting into the show. It doesn't seem to get better either. So, here we are. Just throw the ground beef in there. Rinse out the container so it doesn't collect a lot of smells in the garbage. Okay, with the ground beef, you're gonna need. I'm gonna use a little pesto sauce in this. I'm gonna use an onion diced super fine. So let's start with that. Oh, and also I'm going to get some bread in there. Because like last week's meat loaf, these meatballs require a little bread. So, no, Sarah doesn't like cooking. I'm going to take 2 slices of everything bread. Put them in there on a long setting and make them toasty. I get this kind of stuff for discount. I get it for $2.49. Normally it's like $5 a loaf for this kind of thing. It's good bread, non-GMO. I also get organic bread. I just find bread deals, you know. And Sarah found me an outlet. Found us an outlet, and we can go to the outlet to buy bread too, which is an organic outlet. It has organic bread. Okay, really fine chop on this. It's literally minced onion. I'm going to kick the steak fries up to level 6. And I'm going to throw a little water in there. We'll hear a little sizzle and then give it a shake. Make sure everything's moving and you're good. Okay. It's called steam fry. It's not boiled. Some people in here, I think a guy named Tardig, something like that. He says that I boil food, and I don't. This whole concept is retaining the flavor. Okay, put the onions on top of the meat. Okay. You can use tomato sauce or pesto sauce or even ketchup. I might put a little ketchup in here. I'm going to use a half a container of pesto sauce. Again, that's not cheap, so you'd have to factor that in too. You can also use Italian seasoning. Okay. Okay, we're waiting on our bread. And I'm going to go ahead and prepare the garlic. So the garlic, I'm using 2 beautiful red chestnut garlics that I pulled from a garden. And they are absolutely beautiful, organic. I was going to plant these, but I said, you know, I'm going to eat them instead. I'm going to save the little ones, because here's the bulb. You can see the bulb. I'm going to plant those guys in there. The rest is going to be eaten. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the same thing with the garlic. You want to make sure you don't have any blemishes on there. I found a little blemish on this, right here. Do a smell test, make sure there's no problems with it. Okay, we're good. All right. And just use the bottom of the knife to kind of like mince it up. Really fine. Get it as small as you can. Okay. All right. We're going to get that right in there. Put that in the meat. Okay, now I'm going to get the front burner on with this little guy. See that? Put that on level 3. Okay. Let's get the bread out. We're going to do the same thing we did with the bread with the meatloaf. Okay. So, there you go. Nice even cuts. But this one we're going to make a little finer. Now normally we would put breadcrumbs in here. And always keep your eye on the knife when you do anything with a knife. And keep your fingers pointing down. You don't want to put them under the knife. Okay, that's a nice little bread mix. All right. throw all that bread in there. Okay. Now what I like to do is something different. So I'm going to take a couple of, about 3 mushrooms, 3 or 4 mushrooms, and mince them up. Those steak fries are coming along just great. Let me give them a little stir. Perfect. Okay, and I think the steak fries can have a little bit of that seasoning. If you've got garlic powder and pepper, you can use those. Put a little garlic powder with no salt, but hey, you know, there's going to need some salt on there, so pepper's good. And I put a little turmeric on my steak fries too. Because pepper and turmeric work great together for health. Yeah, I'm going to give it a splash of sea salt. Himalayan sea salt. All right, I can turn the light on in here. Yeah, it's really not a big deal. We got the steak fries going back here. We'll give it a little spin. There we go. Marry everything. All the ingredients get to marry together. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Oh, that's good. Now you can put peppers in. You know, peppers would be good in the meatballs. That's one thing some people do, like green peppers. But I'm going to put a really fine minced mushroom. This is standard everyday mushroom. There's nothing psychedelic about this experience. Dude, I'm tripping. Yeah, sure you are. Uh-huh. Okay, nice tight, really nice and tight. That's going in the mix. And same with the meatloaf. This is going to require 2 eggs. So I'm going to go get the 2 eggs. I'll be right back. Okay, I got some cheap eggs at the store. I got them for $1.29 a dozen, so I'm just going to get 2 eggs out of here. Yeah, I can't beat that price, right? Hey, you. All right, let's get everything mixed together. You know, kind of press into everything. You know, it's really hard to mix, so you may want to just use your hands because you're going to use your hands eventually. Let's throw a couple of broken eggs in there without any, no shells allowed. Whoops, I dropped a shell in there. I got it. All right, we're there. Okay, rinse your hands off. Don't touch any rags or anything. Those are contaminated. Okay, get in here. Mix it around. Oh, I'm getting a little too hot here. I'm going to throw some butter on there. Cool it off. Okay. All right, here comes the mix. I'm just going to get my hands in there and get busy. Here we go. Kind of give it a good mix like this. Nice. Completely mix it together. All right. Nice meaty. Yeah, and you can put some seasoning in too, you know. I went with the pesto sauce, but you want to put that on a nice hot grill, so let's just go ahead and do that. Take a nice big piece of meat right there and then press it between your hands. Like that. Put it right on the grill. You'll hear it sizzle. Just keep doing it. Nice, nice, big, huge meatball. Nice. Lovely. Okay. You know, I'm going to be running out of space here, so I'm making this for 5 people, so we'll make 5 big meatballs. Then we'll throw the rest of the meat in with the steak fries. This one I think I'm going to add some to. Okay. You want to take the spatula and get underneath them so they don't burn, like that, and kind of rotate them. What you're doing is browning them on the outside. This has to be a quick turn. There you go. All right, I'm going to set them all together and cover it up. Keeping it at level 3. I'm going to leave it down to 2. I'm going to take the rest of the meat there and put it in with the steak fries. Okay, that's not going to hurt them. Okay, and just kind of push the meat to the bottom and give everything a nice spin. Perfect. We're almost done. Just have to cook that meat. Wow. Now the meat's going to be kind of a flavoring agent. You can add a little more water if you want. That's nice. So what I'm going to do is put a little water in the bowl here. Rinse my hands off. All right, and just put it right there on top. Okay, and then cover it all up again. The meat will help to flavor the steak fries. Okay, give everything a little jiggle. Turn both temperatures down to level 2. You're there. Okay, we're going to keep this at level 3. Keep them both at level 3. Sorry, I'm just a little bit, running hot because I ran really late getting started today due to the problems getting to the show. There's something going on with the way I'm able to get into a show with the desktop, but I can't get into the show with a laptop for some reason. I've tried. This is my second attempt today. And every time I do try to do that, it doesn't work. So, yeah, it's really strange. So we'll go with what we're doing, and we'll keep broadcasting the signal from another room. But, yeah, ever since the site kind of went through some changes, I'm getting ready to start another site. I'm getting the things in order to start another show. I won't tell you which channel it will be on yet, but it's going to be a good show. Yeah. I think level 3 is always a good, 3, I work with 3 and 6, but burners are different. Some burners are hotter than others. This one's in the front is hotter than the one in the back. So I think we're almost done. Once you can take the potatoes and kind of break them, they're not quite there yet. Give it a good stir. But that meat's perfect because it adds the steak fry aspect, All right, good. Again, you can add a little more pepper, whatever you want. But this is a great meal, and it would be nice to complement it with a vegetable of some sort. So, Yeah, I'm not really sure what would be good. Maybe zucchini or something. Let me get a cup of coffee going here while I have some time. I tried to get this light on here. Let's see if it'll turn on now. Oh, there we go. Hey! Yeah. Has different moods. Different moods and different levels of setting. I like that. It's my soft light. All right. So I'm using a Keurig today, and I picked up these Max Keurig things. I got these 10 packs for 10 of these, or 12 K-Cups for $1.99. So I couldn't pass that deal up. What? I'm not Jewish, man. What's your problem? And if I was Jewish, you should like me. They're gonna make a new aerobics show? Really? Are you serious? Yeah, I've always been a big fan of Richard Simmons. Yeah, sure. I didn't know he was making a comeback. I mean, this is kind of a big moment. Do you have any proof of that? No proof. Okay, it's time to turn the meatloaf. The meat. Give them a flip. Gotta move everything around. You don't want it to grill in one place too much. There you go. And then back on the grill. Keeping everything together with a spatula. I think I put a little too much oil in it with the pesto. It's okay. Hey, it's better than the pan-fried meatloaf that I made last week, although that was outstanding. The meatloaf. The beet meatloaf. Yeah, that was good. You're wondering why there's such a big theme for meat in my diet, because I really think meat's good for you. Got some Parmesan back here. Here we go. Yeah, cauliflower would be good, actually. I could probably throw some crusts in there, but I'll make something at dinner time, probably zucchini. Okay, everything gets a spin. Everything looks good. And what I sometimes put on the steak fries, if you want to wow your crowd, is you want to put some cumin in there. It's called cumin. Yeah, a cream of some cumin. Put cumin in there. So just put a little cumin in the steak fries. It really adds to the taste. And cumin is actually the poor man's sassafras. Boy, this meat is pretty dang lean. There's not a lot of oil here. I'd expect more oil from this meat. I'm going to dust the meat with a little bit of Parmesan. Cheese has a nice flavor enhancement. Here I have this big ball of Parmesan. Let's see if I can break it on there. There we go. Ball of Parmesan. Okay, turn everything down to a simmer. Now it can cook in its own heat, and I'll be ready to deliver dinner. It's going to be nice. You'd add parsley. I add parsley too, but it's always going out to my garden and grabbing it, and it's just so damn cold out there. Remind me to move back to California. Thank you. Oh man, I've been up here too long. 28 years. It's been, it's like weeks. My hair is not gray, man. No. It's the lighting, I told you. It's all lighting. Yeah, if I go off with this light, see how much nicer my hair is? Yeah. And I can even change the lighting setting here. See? You like? You like? Oh, yes, you like. Thank you. I'm changing my hair color. We're using mind control. Hey, I've got to make that coffee. Let's depart from this camera and go over to this camera. Whoa! Whoa! You see, now there's no ambient light. No ambient light now. Look at this. I was able to save Mad Dog from his blight of alcoholism by getting him hooked into this coffee thing. Yeah, he loved it. Make up 2 cups. I like to spread them out between the two because they come in really strong initially. And I love my organic coffee with organic... Actually, this is not organic coffee. I do have organic coffee though. But milk is a big plus. Fantastic. How was that? No pee-pee here. I am blank spot. Yes, I was first to have blank spot in my ward at the hospital at the cloning clinic. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? First to have blank spot. No pics. Okay, then you want to do a round of this. So sometimes they take more water. Let's fill up the water. These are older Keurigs. They actually last a little longer than the new ones. The filters they put on the new ones tend to... Okay, I'm going to go top these both off with another round here. Yeah, isn't this nice? Making coffee with Dave. Okay, I'm going to get to a cup and move over. There we go. Okay. Cheers. Oh, this is amazing. Are you still in touch with Michael? Michael Ave? Stop, no go, no go. Oh man, it's good I drank the top off of that one. Okay. Done. And then turn it off right away, otherwise the heat element starts. That saves you some energy. Okay, let's go back to the dinner. Wow, Dave, you're really cooking dinner, dude. You know, I was feeling very ambitious earlier, and I was going to make a lower cost version of this meal with hot dogs and potatoes. I had these little scrawny potatoes here that I didn't know what to do with. But I'm not going to do that, but yeah, it's kind of a chopped hot dog thing. Okay, so this thing is the kind of thing that you can just keep on the stove and just keep it on warm, and it'll be done completely. Same with that. So I'm going to turn everything off. Pretty much done. It'll feed many people, 5 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a meatball with plenty of steak fry. And if you want to use like a potato dish, look at that, nice. You can't even see it. From a distance you can. Yeah, anyway, enjoy, and this is not that easy to prepare, so if you want something easier, just throw some hot dogs and potatoes in a boiled water and cook them like Trump Tartican wants to cook them. Yeah, that's easier. Just take hot dogs and potatoes and throw them in boiled water and you're done. Okay, there you go. Take care. I'll catch you later. I'm going to the other room now and uploading this. I'll be right back.